Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this. I much appreciate it. I kind of got an awkward audio setup right now. I brought the mic closer to my face to try to help with echo and then also make it clearer without having to raise my voice too high. But I'm also slightly worried about, one, the mic peaking now, but also I'm a little bit stuffed up, so I don't, you might hear my nasally sniffles, and I do apologize for that if it does happen. Which, I just turned away from the mic to avoid doing it, so I have a feeling it's going to happen. Anyway, build we're running today is the Munitorum Sapper Shovel with Skullcrusher and Decimator. Then we have the Hellbore Lasgun with 10% range damage specialist and Maniacs with Weight of Fire and Surgical. Then we have Longshot, Exhilarating Takedown, Shredder Frag Grenade, Survivalist, Get Back in the Fight, Catch a Breath, Opening Salvo, Executioner Stance, Demolition Stockpile, Field Improv. We also have Grenade Tinkerer and Covering Fire, although Covering Fire is like, And we have Chink in the Armor, Marksman's Focus, Shock Trooper, Superiority Complex, Marksman, Fully Loaded, Determined, Precision Strikes, and Born Leader. That's the build. Let's get into a game, shall we? Alrighty, and we're in. Ooh, a little toasty. I'm gonna take off my coat. Or not my coat. It's not a coat. Let's not debase myself by saying I'm good enough to wear a coat. It's a jacket. Alright, it's a little jacket I got for Christmas. It's a zip-up, which is, a little unfortunate because I don't like zip-up jackets, but I'm also not going to yell at the person's face and be like, I hate zip-up jackets, fuck you! I'll just wear it and then put it in my closet. Easy. So, Epic the Musical had its last set of songs, the Ithaca Saga. Almost forgot what they were calling it. I haven't listened to it, heard it's good. But related to the Odyssey and Odysseus, which is rather convenient, a guy named Odysseus went on the Odyssey, huh? Christopher Nolan's coming out with an Odyssey film sometime in the future. It's going to probably be a while. And people are excited for that because obviously Christopher Nolan's kind of in that job, so it's going to be fun. But George W. Bush, you will burn in hell. There was a surprising amount of people who did not know about the Odyssey, and of course many of them I presume to be Americans because our education system has failed so many. George W. Bush, you will burn in hell. But not knowing the Odyssey is crazy. I'm not even saying you have to read the Odyssey, even though it's one of those things you can just read for free. It's like the biggest book next to the Bible, probably, right? Just not even hearing about it. Like, did you not read Percy Jackson at all when you were a kid? Nothing? Like, nothing, like, adjacently, like, made you learn about the Odyssey? That's crazy. In fact, thinking about it, there's probably a good chunk of people, probably younger Gen Alpha, or, like, young Gen Z, I mean, have probably gotten their introduction to the Odyssey via Epic the Musical, which is certainly something. Okay, I'll just keep missing, that's fine. There we are. Oh. Okay, I'll just keep missing, that's fine. Alright. And it got me thinking. If a bunch of people don't know what the Odyssey is, does that mean Sesame Street has more of a cultural impact on the world than the Odyssey? I think so. I think because maybe, Because I think Sesame Street has probably shaped more people's lives than the Odyssey has, definitely. But ever since like it was like written, I think, even counting all those years, I think yes. I think Sesame Street probably still has a bigger cultural impact on the world due to the wide expanse of television. Call me crazy. Excuse me, coming through. I need to get a new mic, I think. My mic's fine, but it's also a $40 mic. So the audio quality is not always the best, because they have it all the way turned up, and sometimes they still sound quiet. I'd love one of those mics that is like just, I don't have to have right up in my mouth to have like decent audio quality. And also, because that one, that'll avoid like the sniffle effect of me sniffling and it getting picked up in the mic, and that's kind of gross, you know? Because like, it's not my fault I'm all, you know, sniffly. I don't want to push that on other people because it's kind of gross, you know? Wow. Fuck you. Well, that guy left. Ooh, very nearly. Alright. There we are. You know, for a high intensity shock troop, this is quite highly intense. I got hit right like thrice on that guy. What the fuck was that? I feel scammed. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. Sorry if it makes a noise. Hit the button and it didn't unmute. That's only slightly embarrassing. I'm a little upset. I got scammed there. Only a little.
All is decay, soul circuit, and sorrow.
I will take that as a yes.
Well, that dog's gone. Yeet. I'll take the ammo. I'm okay on it though, so I can't actually fit any more in my gun. Hurts my feelings. Yeah. Some the Odyssey. Looking forward to it. I'm a little jealous of all those 8th graders who are going to be able to watch Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey in class instead of whatever. Although I didn't learn about. I don't think I learned about The Odyssey in school. I think I maybe had learned about it like secondhand, probably because I was like a big Percy Jackson fan, and that like led me to Greek adjacent myths. Although, is the Odyssey a Greek myth? No. I don't know. Because obviously, it's Ithaca, but is that Greek? I guess not. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and try to think about the ethnicity of Odysseus. Simply because I do not know. And it's better to just admit you're wrong than try to be right and embarrass yourself. And I can always find out later. I think I just dropped one of these. Does more damage with grenade tinkers, no point not doing it. Oh, rages, eh? I think the grenade tinker damage might have saved me there. Ow. Ow. I thought the Rager had died. I didn't realize he got pushed into the lockers. My bad. I'm trolling a little bit.
This is the scan location. Or it is not. There is only one way to know.
Well, KX, I'm grateful for your input, can I say? out here. Alright, nice. Gonna fire into the crowd. Makes me feel good. At least I feel like I'm doing something instead of just kind of feeding like I have been. That or die what now? Ouch. Alright, we got our passive toughness going thanks to take a breather. You know, another thing I was thinking about earlier, what is the law of salad? Now you may be wondering, what the hell are you saying? What counts as a salad? Alright, I don't, like a bowl full of lettuce, and even if it's chopped up, I don't think we can count that as a salad. Lettuce and tomato, I think that can count as like a bare minimum salad. But what if we get a little funky with our second ingredient here? Lettuce and carrot strips? Does that count as a salad? What about lettuce and cucumber? Would 2 different types of lettuce count as a salad? I don't know. I feel like salad has really like no rules. Because you can put meat in a salad and that's still a salad. Right? There's an interesting philosophical question, I think. And I think it's one that science is maybe too afraid to dive into.
Seek the additional scan targets.
Cakes is a little broken, that's fine. My cat is currently meowing. Essentially like shout meowing. We forgot to get them food at the store, so they're not gonna have food tonight, which is like, you know, not the end of the world, because they get fed every other night. Not like every other night, I mean like every other night other than this one they get fed, and they'll be fine until we get cat food tomorrow. But they're acting like we're beating them and starving them to death, and we hate them, which is simply untrue. Although sometimes that cat pisses, some of them cats piss me off, but that's okay, we forgive them for it.
Keep pace, must you?
Throw one of these around the corner. Ow. Whee. Oh, I'm so far away. Very rude. Wow, we lost. What the f... Oh, Bach Pletch? Well, the flamer kind of ruined the Bach Clutch. Had it not been for the flamer, I think it was possible. How did we all die? I guess we all got separated by crushers and eaten alive. That's unlucky. I will see you in the next match. Alrighty, and we're back and we're locked in. We got Puppy on the team. How can we lose? I've been so Twitter pilled on the word puppy. Like every time I hear the word puppy, my head goes to like some trans girl, you know, like T-posting on Twitter. You know, I've, you know, and this is not me judging them. This is just me examining them from an exterior person of someone who's merely adjacent to the culture, not in the culture myself. I saw someone that had a dog bowl, like a dog bowl with their name on it, and like there were some people like really irrationally upset about it, and it kind of is like a post that got cross-posted to Instagram. I saw both the original and the Instagram post, funny enough, on the same day. Twitter was just, you know, being Twitter. They had some, like, weirdos in it, but, you know, generally the algorithm on Twitter was a little more favorable. But Instagram was, like, being really gross about it. I had no opinion on it, but then my opinion immediately changed to a positive one when I saw someone said, "Who cares if if they're using it for food? It's as long as it's clean. Who cares?" It's like, yeah, I guess so. I mean, is it a little weird? Yeah, I won't say it's not, but at the same time, you know, you go, girl. Who am I to deny a puppy girl their bowl, quite frankly? And like the whole thing of like, I guess probably the stigmata I had of like of dog bowls being kind of nasty because dogs' mouths are nasty. Although are dogs' mouths that nasty? I assume they are, but I don't know necessarily how nasty. Like how nasty are dog mouths compared to like my mouth, for example? Is the nastiness comparable? I don't eat shit, so. But I guess my dogs don't, at least as far as to my knowledge, they don't. But I guess they eat like shit dog food, so I don't know. Can't imagine dog food is really good for the mouth gut biomes. Yeah, like my thing is like you can do whatever you want as long as you're not hurting anybody and as long as you're being healthy about it. Which is funny because I also remember seeing a, this was not related to the whole puppy thing. I do remember seeing a woman posting about how she was doing heroin. It was like, and it was not in the way of just like a normal tweaker. It was like somehow less respectable than a normal tweaker because it was someone trying to be cool about it. Like, you're doing heroin. You're a tweaker. I'm sorry. Like, heroin killed my dad. Like, I'm not, you know, like, you're not going to convince me this is a normal, cool thing. Plus, like, out of all the drugs, it's like, there's so many funnier drugs, bro. Like, do LSD like the rest of you, like the rest of you Gen Zers. Like, crazy how Gen Z was once going to be the generation that killed smoking, but then they made that shit mango flavor, and now they're doing heroin. It's crazy. I mean, me personally couldn't be me. Why would I do heroin when peach tea is so delicious? I missed it. One thing I think about quite often is how often do you think people how do you think people like purposely give themselves insomnia to get that euphoric feeling of like being awake for so long? The idea was proposed to me when Brendan Lee Mulligan talked about how like he had to stay up for so long during like college and like and stuff, and there was like a euphoric feeling about it at some point. But also like you start hallucinating bad after a certain amount, and like insomnia hallucinations are like crazy. So I can't imagine it's like, but there's gotta be. I would presume there's a sweet spot, right? Because I've had like times where like I've been like 30-something hours without sleep, and it's like, oh boy, it is a bad feeling. But there's got to be someone who rides that high, right? Surely. Oh, that reminds me. There was this like YouTuber. I say YouTuber, but I don't know if they were. I think it was on YouTube. I don't know if they were a YouTuber. It might have been like, it was a wannabe influencer. I think they were doing They did like a crazy amount of no sleep. I'm talking about like it was more than a month without sleeping and literally locked in a closet. Like essentially put themselves in solitary confinement. And like this is something that they did in MK Ultra basically. Like this is MK Ultra equivalent posting from this guy. And he did it to himself voluntarily. And he had like torture methods for like redeems of like playing like loud music, flashing lights and stuff like that. And like, I'm not gonna, I don't even know what the channel name was, I just remember seeing it. He did it for incredibly, like over a month, like I'm not kidding. And not only one, is that fucking stupid as hell to do, but he 100% damaged his brain beyond repair doing that. And recently, he was posting on Twitter about it. Now, be that, he only had like a highest viewer count of like 240 during this, or like maybe it was 400 something. So it was clearly not worth it. He has holes in his brain now. So, you know. One thing that I don't think people know, and I think once again George W. Bush, you will burn in hell, is when you're sleeping, that's when the body repairs itself. You know what happens when the body doesn't get its maintenance? It starts falling apart at a rapid rate, right? Like, your body does most of its repairs during REM sleep, right? Which is why you'll always get told, just, go home, get some rest. Because your body's going to start repairing itself once it enters, REM sleep. And if you deny it for a while, it can be bad, right? But you can recover it. But denying it for over a month is like... I'm surprised the kid isn't dead. I'm legit surprised the kid didn't die. Like, I remember growing up as a older Gen Z. I think I was actually, like, technically I'm, like, the oldest Gen Z, or, like, up there. I think oldest Gen Z might be 27 or something. I'm 24, I'm 25. Turning 25 in 2025. I'm a 2K baby. I remember, like, we had some stupid challenges, man. We had, like, the cinnamon challenge, which was, like, probably, like, one of the more stupid ones, because you could just, like, kill yourself on it. But I feel like the challenges are, like, not even challenging anymore, just, like, active suicide attempts. And it's like, why would you even do that? One, there's way better ways to, like, cloud farm, because no one wants to watch that shit. You're standing in a box for however long. You gotta be entertaining, bro. Like, if you want to get clout, what you could do is, like, make a bunch of TikToks, like, do YouTube shorts, do stuff like that. Maybe, like, make content people want to see, not stand in box, And I blame MrBeast for this. I think it is this generation we have of this, just, once again, active suicide risks, is directly the cause of people like MrBeast. Ow. Speaking of MrBeast, his new show, The Beast Games, is airing at the same time as Squid Games. Considering The Beast Games is directly inspired by the Squid Games, I'm like, wow, death of the author is crazy. Like, I'm not, like, it turns out MrBeast is a piece of shit. I mean, I feel like we all knew he'd be a piece of shit, but he did, like, some good stuff, so we're kind of, like, denying it, like the whole Team Trees thing and the Team C's thing. Like, I think he's definitely used his money for good, but it's definitely also all in the pursuit of clout. And for the longest time, I had the opinion, well, even if he's clout pursuing, good things are coming of it, so that's fine. And I'd probably still have that opinion had it not been for this, like, Beast Game shit. Like, shit like that is just, like, the ethics of his stuff got more and more questionable the longer it went on. Because, like, Beast Games is just, you're watching a single mother of four trying her best to win some money for her kids getting denied, and then MrBeast will say some, like, funny quip about it, and it's like, well, this is a little fucked up. I mean, there's a whole ass show that swept the nation, not only just the nation, the whole world, about the folly of things like MrBeast, and society continued to ignore it. But I think MrBeast has generally started falling off due to, like, people kind of like, yeah, this guy's kind of like a piece of shit and a bit of a scammer. And I think that's, like, there's just a MrBeast fatigue. And unfortunately, like, a lot of our audience being young means it won't, like, affect him really. Just, like, adults won't watch him. Which is probably, like, if you were watching MrBeast as, like, a 34-year-old man. I think I watched a single MrBeast video in my entire life. I'm not even, like, I maybe, like, the only time I've watched MrBeast is I've watched him adjacently, I think. Like, he'll be in, like, YouTube shorts, so I'll watch, like, Jaden animation videos about her experience in the MrBeast video game, or video, I guess, game thing in a video. You know what I'm saying. R.I.P. Cookie. No, there's a barrel there. Anyway, some society. You know how it goes. So I'm kind of like locked in right now, trying not to miss, even though I'm still missing a million. Where the f... Man, skedaddle on the roof. Throw a grenade at the zealot. Where the f did that guy come from? Well, I got snuck up on. Unlucky. I didn't even hear the auto sound. I did like the attack sound. That's face. I think I can just slide down and grab this person, right?
What's that sound?
Some floating rocks on the ground. I guess they're not on the ground if they're floating, but you understand what I'm saying. Just gonna stab this. I'm gonna drop one of these actually. Ay! That was very nearly. How I'm alive? You know, don't count your chickens, right? There we are. This is the ammo crate mission. Yeah, it is. Stand in the flames, through fire and the flames we carry on and all that.
It won't die!
Yeah. There we are.
Chunks all over the place.
That's one way to deal with a Rager. Yes, actually, the stab would actually be quite good to deal with because it's quick, gets a decent stagger, and has increased damage to maniacs because of the passive. Don't shoot me, I'm adjusting my glasses. I'm not a nerd, they're blue light glasses, my eyes. You know, when I was a kid, I wished I had glasses because I thought they were cool. I think I could still rock them, but I'm actually like quite glad I have 20/20 vision. Although I do have an anti-stigmatism, which is a buff at Christmas, a debuff whenever there's LED lights on the road. Well, that's unlucky. Move me. Oh.
Stop falling over, Psyker! You're making...
Where's the heal? Where there? There it is.
Got a present for ya!
My dream, my rules, my shield.
Alright. That was almost bad, but we made it. Don't you Joker laugh in my ear, you piece of shit.
Yes, beloved, we're on our way.
Alright, that was almost bad. We almost just insta-died there, but it's fine. Thank God I had that medkit on me. Once again, field improv, coming in clutch. I mean, I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna stab someone. I could literally stab 2 people, and I think it will be you. Simply because the other person's a zealot, so I'm not real worried about them dying, you know? I wonder if, I know that, Grenade Tinker increases the radius of frag bombs, so I wonder if it increases the bleed. Move! Holy shit! I fucking missed. Ow. I blame the Mauler. I'm in a bad spot. I'm not gonna lie again. How close to my next grenade? Pretty far. Ow. You know, that was my bad because I missed the jump. Holy moly, I suck. You know what they say? I'll ping one of these guys. I think there is a Mauler, but I think he's like broken. I don't think Zapper's gonna get to me. I think that's fine. Zapper just needs to focus on himself. I biffed that jump and I blamed that random maniac who did not move out of the way. That random, whatever they're called. Oh, he didn't have grenades. That's unlucky. Did this chastise the wicked not actually go anywhere? Oh, he might get flamed here. Oh, nice knife. That dog really got him. Oh, lucky Joker. Dude, this dog living through all this really sucks.
Is there anyone there? Sniper!
Oh. Unlucky. You know what? That was my bad. I'm gonna say my bad because I ran ahead and I missed the jump. Like a dumbass. If I didn't miss the jump, it would have been fine. But unfortunately, I missed the jump and I got cornered. Also, there was a lot of meat and I didn't have any sort of anti-meat guy. I mean, I had the Hellbore, which is fine, but you know, it was just unlucky. I shouldn't have ran ahead. I got too big for my britches. I didn't expect that random zombie to just stand there. Also, I just kind of punched my mic. I'm so sorry. But if you made this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, or don't. I'm not your mother, but you better brush your teeth and have a good one. Bye-bye.